I really love building with a budget in The Sims 4. Hey y'all, Sweet Summer Sim here, aka Derek. Thank you guys so much for coming to hang out today. And we are going to be doing the Every Room is a Different Budget challenge today. And I'm not excited about it, but I'm excited about it. So let's get into it. Here we are at our cute 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom family home. And I already did the exterior windows and everything. I just didn't think I could do landscaping in a reasonable amount of time. So I went ahead and did that already, but let me show you guys the floor plan. We're gonna do the garage, primary bedroom, ensuite bathroom, living room, kitchen slash dining, second bedroom, and then what is this? This is the bathroom, like the main bathroom. And I haven't decided if I'm gonna do the backyard yet, but anyway, let's roll for our first room. Let's start with the garage, and I put it from 1,000 to 11,000 because it's the 11th. I don't $2,000 for the garage. Okay, let's just do it. Let's do it. I'm nervous. I don't know what to put in here. I think I'm gonna run out of money fast, but I don't need that negativity. $70. Yeah, we can do that for the garage. It doesn't need to be fancy. So let's see. Let me just show all in the restoration workshop kit. Very nice. I don't think I'm going to change the flooring because, you know, it's a garage. You know what? This is looking pretty realistic here. I'm not going to lie. I like it. You know, I haven't actually played around with the items in here and they kind of rock. Okay. 1,100. I'm actually glad we got this good of a start here because I don't know what we're gonna get on the inside. I mean, me putting it as low as $1,000 was, you know, kind of crazy, but we're just gonna keep moving forward. $930. I mean, they got like a kind of pretty empty garage. Let's do wallpaper. I want it to be maybe something that could carry over inside of the house. Maybe it doesn't need to carry over into the house, folks. Maybe this just looks good outside. I don't know. I like it. Yeah, we could do this color. And then I think I'll put in like a darker stone in here. Maybe this one? What is this? Yeah, that's nice. It's kind of boring. I don't know. It's not speaking to me. It's just kind of boring, guys. I'm underwhelmed, if you will. All right, I'm just going with plain but pretty out here. What else would you have in a garage? I feel like we should do something else. We have this shoe rack right out front the door. Let me see. A very neat, tame, rather boring garage. But hey, we're on budget. That's what matters out here. Should we put a curtain? Like, should I go through the effort? Yeah, let's do that one. 95. Because maybe sometimes you're in here like working out. Hold on. I could put I could have put workout equipment and a bike. I wasn't thinking about making it like functional and useful. A bike, is this a kid's bike? So this is a regular adult bike. We'll get this bike. And I feel like I should have put workout equipment in here, you know. Let's just put some more athletic stuff. I do feel like the second bedroom is gonna be a kid's bedroom. So wow, that worked out perfectly. A football and a basketball. So, you know, it's plain, but it's a garage. Garage doesn't need to give us too much. So let's move on to the next room. Okay, so here we're gonna do the primary bedroom. So let's see what we get. Please something good. Ooh, 8674. I like that. For the flooring, I'm thinking to use the wood from Businesses and Hobbies. Yes, gorgeous dark wood. I love that. So let's do a nice wallpaper. I do enjoy this green from Businesses and Hobbies. Yes, ignore the clipping from the fence. We'll fix that. Let's do a bed. We have a whole lot of money, so I'm really not worried about this room. Ooh, Businesses and hobbies. Wait, I think the wallpaper is actually from Love Struck. Did I say businesses and hobbies? No matter. This bed is from businesses and hobbies, and it is so nice. Do we go with this neutral tone? Oh, well, we're gonna do the green and beige. I'm kind of liking this painted step stool. They've done like a really good job of making the newer items match. I want to put a big plant over here instead of a second nightstand. Maybe this from Crystal Creations. Yeah, let's do that. I guess we could put an alarm. Why not? I think like a professor probably lives here. Like it would be some professionals here. Maybe like an engineer. Yeah, I'm gonna say that. An engineer and a teacher, and they have one child. There it is. That's gonna give me perfect vision for the rest of this build. Okay, this rug from what is this kit? I don't know what this kit is called, but the rug is going with our theme. Ooh, I mean, is the checker too weird? I don't know. I kind of like this. I'm gonna go ahead and put a computer in this corner because, I mean, who knows how good lucky we're gonna get. So let's do something, maybe the teacher, and we get them a nice desk chair. Let's go with this comfy gamer desk chair. That's fun. I like that. And then let's put a rug under the desk because these are nice floors. We don't want to mess up the floors, right? And a computer, I mean, does it have to be a nice computer? Maybe this is pushing it, maybe not. We can get a dresser and then we can worry about clutter from there. This wardrobe from what is this, from For Rent? Love it. Maybe we just do music. Could we do that, like a speaker up here? Oh yeah, the record player from the Modern Luxe kit. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, I want to put a nice plant next to it, so I'm gonna use this from the Artist Studio kit. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. And we have $3,500 left, so we kind of need to be serious here. I really like these paintings. No, let's do two of them. Let's do two. Yeah, I like the idea of that. And then we can just put a light above it. I think this light from the paint, the whatever the career is, I think this light, it's, you know, it's nice there. Oh yeah, let's do curtains. I really like this from Snowy Escape, so let's use those. We still have $2,500. I do not know what else we need in this room. I am having very good problems right now with this challenge, and I'm not mad about it. Ooh, let's use this one from Love Struck. I really like this. We want a funky color? No, let's just go with this one. We can just put like some clutter on the table, and then we can get a lamp for right next to it. Yeah, let's go with this. That gives us a little bit more light in the room. When in doubt, add more plants. Okay, I think we can get another plant in over here. I'm going to use this one from the Blooming Rooms kit. And let me see if there's no more colors in the leaves. Yeah. Something to bring it out. Why not? Yeah, why not this? Okay, so I think I'm going to put a little accent table here. Maybe this is where, like, because this is right at the entrance, so this is where they could put, you know, some keys and shoes and stuff when they come in. Okay, I finished cluttering up the space and we are down to our last two simoleons. So yeah, I think this is a very nice room. I really like the greens and the browns, and I guess we're ready for the next one. Full disclosure, the number here is different because I just did the bathroom without recording. So I lowered the maximum from 11,000 to 9,000 because we just kept getting too good of numbers and I kind of wanted more of a challenge. So we're going to generate the bathroom. I'm going to do it over. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Let's generate. That's too good. One. Okay. All right. I'm good with this. To be honest, I think I did quite well on the bathroom, but there's no proof. There's no proof. But I think it was really nice with only having what 1,067 simoleons. So I know it could be even nicer with a little bit over 1,000 more. I'm not gonna do a shower and a bathtub. I'm gonna do this one that we got, and I think it's a sleek bathroom kit. Love it. The pieces in there are so nice. I'm gonna use the toilet. Yes, I can use the toilet this time because we can afford it. Can we afford the sink? That would be nice. Yeah, yeah, this kid is 10 out of 10 out of 10. I gotta give it to him. The more recent ones, especially the creator kits, are so modern. Like they are so nice. I'm hoping that they give us our own, like another refresh that gives us like more updated base game pieces, which they have been like slowly doing it. I'm wondering if that is what that the August base game update is gonna be. The mirror should be like kind of gray like the rest of everything. And I will actually put a light up here. We have $1,200 left, so I don't think we have to get something like super cheap. Okay, would this be too much? I kind of feel like this is way more glamorous than I, sought out to do, but I like it. So let's see if we can put in a partition. Here we go. So let's see. And we still have $800 and we have everything that we need. So now we can just choose whatever clutter we want. Wait, should I do another partition into the shower? Hold on, should I do this? Oh, I kind of think I should do that. I like that. And it does look like I would need another light though. Ooh, the light from the kit itself is amazing. Okay, I do have to move this. Can I just, yeah, I'll just put it here. Okay, we definitely have to get the rug out of there now though. Let's just get more of like our standard bathroom clutter in here. We still have almost $600, so let's do plants, maybe even some stuff from laundry day. We can put this laundry basket here. Let's do this one from cottage living. Okay, so the robes are only 80, so we'll definitely get 2 of those. Okay, maybe we can do 2 wall lights, maybe one on either side of the mirror. We have 128 left. Oh, let's make these what are we going for here? Silver? Okay, we can add the toothbrush here. Let's go with this growing together hand towel. Okay, that is our bathroom. Not bad for the budget. I'm glad we got something a little bit smaller. So let's do the next room. Me and the record button are having some difficulties today, but we're moving on to the living room. The amount is different. I'm restarting. Let's just generate. 59.21 for the living room. Oh yeah, I just tried to do something different, so I'm gonna use this like this blue color. I'm questioning it, but I'm gonna do it. Okay, first of all, let's get a TV, because I would hate to get down to the end and not be able to afford a TV. And that TV just brought us down to just under $3,000, but okay, we can do it. I wonder if I can get a sectional. Like, would that work? I'm gonna try it out with with Dream Home Decorator. Okay, now we are good to decide on a rug, and I kind of thinking this one. Although I don't like that like salmony pink. Oh, maybe this is okay. And let me see, should I change the color of the sofa? Like maybe let's do this. I don't know. I think that's kind of fun. But I also just feel like I should bring it out I feel like one more piece will do it. I think I might have gotten kind of carried away. But I'm just gonna keep going with it. So I'm thinking I should get the TV in this corner. Can I do that? I think I could do that. Okay, yeah, I like that. And I think that's kind of cool. All right, I'll size this down just a little bit, and I think that should be good for us. Okay, I really like how that looks. I think I could use those tiles that we got in the kitchen, the kitchen clutter kit. Yeah. Ah, yes, look at that. I kind of like how the black looks. For curtains, I kind of want to use this one For Rent. I really like this one, and I wish we had gotten more colors that didn't come with all of the patterns, because look at that. Isn't that so neat how they did it? We have the very bare minimum of what we need in a living room, so I'm going to take this opportunity to add skill items. So I think we can do the bonsai tree. Would this be in the way if I were to put it here or here? Or, ooh, you know what? I'll put it right here. Would that be weird? Does it still work if you size it down? Yeah, I'm gonna size it down a little bit. I hope that is still functional like that way. I'm gonna play test it, of course. Okay, we could also do a yarn basket and even the cross stitch. Why not? Where is the cross stitch? Yeah, let's do the cross stitch too. That would be, those are good items to have in a house. And one more, I mean, could we get the piano? I think we can make the piano work. Okay, it could go here. Yep, that would work. Maybe the teacher could also be the music teacher and they give piano lessons at home as well. Okay, so I think the living room got a little bit more quirky, but I like it. I like it. Okay, I'm thinking we should have like an array of small plants down here on the fireplace. So let's see how many we could get down here. Yeah, I think that's fun. That's a lot of personality. Let's see what we can get up on the walls. Okay, I kind of like this gallery wall from the, is this the Secret Sanctuary kit? I love this. Yeah, let's go with this gold. I'm gonna go with this little rug to put into the doorway. And we can stick the umbrella up here from Seasons. We can also put in this coat rack, I guess. We like this wood might be okay. Ooh, I like the blue. Maybe it's too blue, but I like it. Okay, I was thinking we could use these photo frames from Growing Together to give us like a small, you know, gallery wall moment. I would imagine that would just be like pictures of families and friends, like generations and stuff. Is one more too much? No, I kind of like having one more. You know what? Maybe if I did it this way. Let's do it this way. Have this one here and then two of these. Okay, with $825 left, I'm thinking the answer has to be a bookshelf, and I can do this one, and I'm gonna just put a mirror over it. Oh, Seasons mirror. Okay, we have our mirror, and then I'm thinking we could add this little live, laugh, love thing, and that gives us 25 simoleons. Okay, we obviously spend it on a decor piece. This hanging shelf for 20 simoleons, absolutely perfect, right on time. Okay, this is our living room all done. I think we did a good job with the budget. I think we did, and I love that we got more skill items in. But anywho, let's go on to the kitchen slash dining room. Back to our number generator. What do we get for the kitchen? Okay, 7,359 simoleons. Okay, do I use the same blue in the kitchen? Yeah, I think I will, and then just put a backsplash on whatever wall I decide to put the kitchen on. I'm gonna use the refrigerator from the kitchen clutter kit just because it's so adorable. Yeah, let's do this one. Okay, the Home Chef Hustle stove is very expensive, although I want it. I'm going to go with this one here. And then we can do countertops. So do we want to do this light color? No, let's do something like this one. Yeah, let's do the darker one. Okay, I think that is a big enough space. And let's choose our sink. Oh, we have to use a kitchen clutter one. I'm obsessed with that one only because there are dishes in it. So we at least got the main items we needed. I didn't want to end up trying to figure out how to get rid of some stuff in the kitchen to afford what we need. I guess we just have to keep it simple up here. Okay, this is a good size kitchen. I think this is good. So let's pick out the dining table and then we can see what we can do. I'm just gonna choose this one and stick with that and see what happens. I'm really liking this life and death chair. I can't. I mean, do I just go with white? Yeah, I think that works. Let's get a chandelier. What are we thinking here? I kind of like that. So let me pick a backsplash. We could use the same thing we use in the bathroom, I guess. Okay, the tile looks good. I'm gonna add another cabinet, like a full-length cabinet over here to kind of close the gap. Yeah, I think that looks way better. Okay, I really like this Growing Together curtain. Do I put it all the way up? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, I think that's nice. So we still have $700. I guess we should put a rug under the dining table. This life and death rug I love. Can we get something nice? Ooh. Oh, this looks really pretty and I don't see a skull in it. So let's put something else in front of the sink. I like to use this one in front of sinks. So we should get a fire alarm. I didn't put a security alarm or anything in the living room. I should have put it right here. I missed such a good opportunity right there. Let's get a vent for above the stove too. This one? Yeah, let's do this one. Yeah, let me make the oven black. Let's switch it up. Ooh, we definitely have to get this Parenthood dishwasher. $72. Let's make magic. Okay, this is our completed kitchen. I think it looks really nice. You know, it does look kind of plain over here in this corner, but you know, I like it. Let's do the second bedroom. Let's see what we get. Okay, 4,793 simoleons. We can do that. I kind of want to do something fun for the wallpaper. So this is like a navy. I'm thinking in this little corner could be like a getaway. So let's do this like foresty wallpaper and put books and toys. Okay, here we go. I did have to put it down a level because the column was kind of wonky, but I think this is too fun. You know what? Since this room is so big, I'm gonna extend this a little. I think that is a lot better actually. Yeah, let's do this My First Pet stuff rug because it has some good swatches in it, like the plain swatches. Okay, the rug isn't working because of the platform, so I'm just gonna make this carpet and I'm gonna use blue carpet to match the blue koala chair.
Is it gray? Is this blue or gray?
So no TV, but I did say that they would be into science, but I don't want to put it in their like hangout room anymore. And then let's go ahead and get a bed because I just really got carried away. I don't know. I really like the dinosaur one. I really like the dinosaur one. I think my son has programmed me to be as obsessed with dinosaurs as he is. Let me try this rug again. This green. And so I'm going to put that there and then a desk. The kiddo can conduct experiments here and then immediately get on to their desk. We should definitely put a lunchbox in here because that is so useful when the kids are hungry. The backpack, of course. I'll put that in here and just reduce the light. And I'll just put the floor lamp out here. Okay, so the kiddo's room is looking pretty fun. We do still have $2,200 left, so I gotta start spinning bread. I'm thinking I'm just gonna, just keep putting the, clutter around. I imagine that the kid is like a little bit messy. Okay, I went ahead and just cluttered up the rest of the kids' room, and I really like how it turned out. And I think we are ready for the last room inside of the house. Okay, this is for the second bathroom. So let's see what we get. 3,104. I don't know if it was smart of me to do what I just did, but I did it. Okay, plumbing. I really want to use the bathtub. And can we afford the toilet again? I guess we could, but where would I put it? Okay, sink. I think I might do a countertop this time. Honestly, this bathroom should have multiple counters. Okay, I think I have a layout that I like. Maybe I can put this here, or should I put it at the maybe I'll put it at the foot. Maybe put it here and use the rug. I'm actually need to change some of the colors. Like, isn't it so crazy how good the default swatches are on these newer kits? Like, all the older stuff, you just don't know what you're gonna get. This stuff, solid. Okay, we do still need a sink and a mirror. So let's at least find those and then see what we can spend the rest of our money on. Ooh, I can't believe this sink is in our budget. Let me see how this sink looks if I put it in the middle here. Ooh, I actually like how that looks. Get out of here. Shut the front door. Oh yeah. Maybe a little bit dramatic there, but looks very, very good. Let's just go with the white and then a mirror. This is crazy. Like, I can't believe this is looking this good. What? Okay, we are down to our last $113. I kind of want to use this olive tree in here, but I feel like they would look really nice outside. So let's see if there's something else that is nice that we can afford. This is a fancy kids bathroom. And I guess it's not technically the kids' bathroom, but they would use it the most. But yeah, we are done. If we had a little bit more money, we could probably add more in here. But overall, I think this looks amazing. And we are ready to spin for the backyard. Okay, now for the backyard, I don't think it really matters what kind of budget we get. So let's just see what happens. 6,563 simoleons. So for the backyard, we 100% need a space for the kid to play and like a little lounge area for around the pool. So let's start with the swing. I don't know why they keep giving us swings. So I don't think I'm going to do monkey bars, but we could do the play tent. Yeah, so that's like a nice little spacey area. And we kind of like had the idea that the kiddo was into space. So anything else for the kiddo? I guess we could put a bike back here. Yeah, let's do this little junior plus. I'm not gonna do any landscaping. I'm gonna try not to do any landscaping. Let's do a deck. Do the flat square. Okay, I think this looks good, but I'm gonna bring out the deck over a little bit more. I think this is a great shape actually, so let's choose the flooring. I'm really partial to this one, but I may be swayed for this new businesses and hobbies tile. No, 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 no. Oh man, what about this one? Yes, I like this one. Okay, so I have like the general shape. I'm gonna do a little bit of landscaping and then come back and finish up our budget. Okay, so I got a little carried away in the backyard, but look at it. Very nice. We only have 9 simoleons left, but I love how there's like it's family friendly space. But you still come out here and relax. I did add a yoga mat as another skill item. And, of course, the pool is a fitness item. And I did add these rounded bits at the end to make it a little bit more interesting. I keep forgetting that we even have rounded pools now. So let's do a recap. We started here in the garage. I think this may have been our lowest budget. It is very simple, very much garage. Then we move over on into our primary bedroom. I really like the greens and the browns that we came up with in here. And then we have our ensuite bathroom. It's very nice and it looks so good, especially with that sleek bathroom kit. And then we've worked our way into the living room. I really appreciate like the personality that I was able to put in the house within the budget. Like it looks like a really fun, family friendly space. Now we work our way over into the kitchen. So the kitchen is very nice. I love the color scheme. I'm really enjoying the blue wallpaper. I did not expect to enjoy that. And then we had the kids room. This is probably my favorite room because this was just so fun. Like look, tell me a kid wouldn't have a lot of fun in here. And then the final room in the interior was the second bathroom. I really liked how I was able to pair this sink with these two countertops. Like there's so much potential with that kit. I really didn't expect for this to be like me exploring the kits, but it was a good time. I had so much fun with today's challenge. I hope you guys did too. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope to see you guys in another video. Until then, bye.